Hi everyone, my name's Jessica Ireland, and I'm the owner of Learning with Fun. Whoa, do we have a big mess on our hands? We were not prepared for this, even though we thought we were. Problems that I thought were problems a few weeks ago are no longer as important. Things just got really real, really fast. I first want to thank all of the people on the front line that are helping. Everyone that does a public service job, you're putting yourself out there for everyone else. And I thank you for that. As a teacher on the front line, I want to thank all my other teachers out there. But for the parents, thank you, because this job wouldn't work if it wasn't for you guys. At Learning with Fun, we see people all over the United States. So I did see some of my students already have their schools close, and it was hard for them. I've had students being in quarantine for now almost 2 months. And when it hit Maine, I wasn't fully prepared how much it would have changed my life. Now, some of it's good and some of it's bad, right? I think my whole house, we've had enough of each other at moments, just like yours. So I've been looking at kids' behavior now for the last few months across the United States through our center. And what I've seen is kids are going to end up in 3 different groups. All groups are going to need some form of support. So this first group right now is probably getting their work done somewhere between 1 to 2 hours a day. And they have the rest of the day off. And for some kids, that's great. They can get outside, they can do other learning. But if they're not engaged in academic learning, a couple more hours in that day, their stamina will fall because we have 2.5 months left of school. And then what we typically have is another summer slide. The second group is a group that is barely surviving. They're working their butts off. They need extra support. And these types of kids, this learning platform is hard and it's not natural for them. They're going to need ongoing support from now until next school year because they're missing big amounts of education at this time. Then you have this third group that's that middle ground. They're doing okay, they're getting their work done. It's not too light, but not really too hard. They're not going to need as much stimulation, but they need something else. What we want to see is that this slide that we typically see in the summer doesn't double by the time we start school next year. No matter who you are in education, whether you're a teacher, an ed tech, a support service, we all know this could be catastrophic for some kids. So what I can give you for advice as somebody that's watching this on the front line as a teacher, find some form of support at some point for your kids before next school year. They're going to need it. And that could be a family member, it could be a school teacher, a learning center, it could be anywhere, but they're going to need something. Now, also the parents, they're trying their best, but they're not teachers. And they also have jobs. And as a teacher, I know how that feels. I have kids that I have to support at home on top of running a business. We have to work together to support each other. And I do see that everywhere I turn. Everyone is supporting each other, and it's so beautiful to see. So my support to you is giving you this advice. This fall is going to be hard for every child, no matter what group you fall in. We have to provide some form of extra learning and support from now until next fall, so we don't have a huge slide academically for these kids. I wish you all love and happiness and that you're keeping each other safe. Thank you for listening.